Good morning, students. Let me start with a simple question. Have you ever tried to hold your breath for one full minute? It feels uncomfortable, right? Imagine if you could not breathe at all, life would stop within a minute. Today, I am going to talk about a system that keeps us alive every second. Guess what the system called? It's a respiratory system. The respiratory system helps us breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. Oxygen is like a fuel for our body. Just as a bike cannot move without a petrol and a mobile cannot work without charging, our body cannot work without oxygen. From walking to thinking, from studying to sleeping, everything depends on the oxygen supplied by our respiratory system. Our breathing journey begins from the nose. When we inhale, air enters through the nose. The nose acts like a filter. It stops dust and germs and also warms the air before it goes inside. You may have noticed that after walking a dusty road, dirt gets trapped in your nose. That means your nose protected your lungs. From the nose, air goes to the throat, then to the larynx, which is also called the voice box. This is why we can talk, sing, and laugh. From there, air passes into the trachea or a windpipe, which is divided into the bronchi, one for each lung. Inside the lungs, these bronchi divided into smaller tubes and finally ends on millions of tiny air sacs called alveoli. These alveoli are the most important part of the respiratory system. Then why? Because this is where the exchange of the gases takes place. Oxygen enters the blood and carbon dioxide goes out. We have nearly 300 million alveoli, which helps our body get enough oxygen quickly. Now, let us understand the breathing with a simple daily life example. Think of a balloon. When you blow air into it, it expands. You release the air, it shrinks. Our lungs work the same way. When we inhale, our lungs expand and fill with oxygen. When we exhale, our lungs shrink and carbon dioxide goes out. And this process continues further. Many people think breathing and respiration are the same, but they are actually different. Breathing is only taking air in and out. Respiration is the process inside our body where oxygen is used to break down foods and produce energy. Breathing is like bringing gas into the kitchen, and respiration is like cooking food to get energy. Our breathing changes with our activities. When we were running or playing, our breathing becomes fast because our body need more oxygen. When we are sleeping, it becomes slow because our body need no oxygen, little amount of oxygen. Our body is in resting phase. During yoga and meditation, breathing becomes deep and calm, making us feel relaxed. This shows how smart our respiratory system is. Sometimes our respiratory system gets sick. We all suffer from cold and cough, which affect our nose and throat. Some people have asthma where breathing becomes difficult. Serious disease like pneumonia, tuberculosis, and COVID-19 that came in 2019 also affect the lungs. One of the biggest enemies of the respiratory system is smoking. A smoke damages the alveoli and reduces oxygen supply and making the lungs weak and unhealthy. So, students, so be aware of your surrounding and the pollution and take an initiative to protect our environment because the environment get affected or polluted then that case our lungs get affected and due to this we suffer a very serious disease causing our illness and body in a resting phase always. So better to always plant more trees to keep the environment clean and do not smoke because the smoking is injurious for health So take a steps and initiative and make our lungs healthy because हमारा जीवन सांस से शुरू होता है और सांस से खत्म हो जाता है. That's why breathing is very crucial for ourselves.